So the members of the Pangaea Trio Berlin, we all come from different backgrounds. Our pianist is a Frenchman, Yannick, with Madagascan descent, and Vladimir is from Belarus and studied in Germany. And I come from Japan, and I was brought up in Australia, and I also studied in Germany. And miraculously, we sort of came together, found each other, just matched musically. And it's just, for me, a miniature of what society could be like, that we unite through music. Music is really a universal language that doesn't discriminate where you come from. And this is the message that we would like to show the world. And it's a lot of fun to play in this ensemble. And we just hope that we can extend this joy to the audience and hopefully share Western music with the Japanese audience. And our future plans is also to play music from other continents, consistent with our name Pangaea, so that we can also deepen our musical knowledge. Well, first of all, it's been my aim to bring as many Berlin Phil members to Japan, for them to get to know Min-on and to get to know the heart of my mentor Daisaku Ikeda. And similarly, on the flip side, I want the Japanese audience to get to know the Berlin Phil members in a chamber music stage. I think a lot of the audience from Min-on are not necessarily classical music goers, or maybe they don't have the access to listen to Berlin Phil, but in this chamber music setting, they can experience what we do in Berlin. So when I play with the Pangaea Trio Berlin, it's a lot of fun, and right now on tour we are trying to break through our own our limits, by trying to play freely and more expressively with much emotion, and to really discover the depths of this the masterpieces that we are playing for the piano trio repertoire. And if we can in any way share this this journey with the audience, that would make us really happy. Just as I was moved by listening to music when I was a little kid. Music is a cause of profound joy, and if there's one person in the audience that can experience what I do when I play violin with this ensemble, that would be a source of joy for me. My main source of inspiration is just purely the love of music. I play the violin because that's all I want to do. So sure, there's the daily challenges of being in this sort of high voltage orchestra, Berliner Philharmoniker, but I always have to come back to this question: why do I do it? It's because I love music. And also another thing is the sense of gratitude I have. So when I started the orchestra as a young violinist, I observed what the older members in the orchestra do for the orchestra. They really work hard behind the scenes, either administratively or artistically, and I knew already from the beginning of my time in the orchestra I want to do the same. And then a leading position opened up 9 years later, and I luckily won the position. But for me, it wasn't really important whether I win this audition or not. I thought, if that's my mission, to somehow give back to the orchestra, then that's the right job for me. And if not, then I can equally exert myself in an administrative fashion, or just to be a better friend to my colleagues. In any way I could give back to the orchestra, yeah, that would make me happy. So I think sense of gratitude and pure love for music. Okay. I think one of the most important things is to love music, to know why you're doing it. If it's just to become famous or to make money, or yeah, just because you're good at it, I think you're going to encounter some limitation. Yeah, if you stay curious and listen to really top music and really work on yourself patiently, that's what will keep you going, because there's so much competition. There's a lot of hardships that come along the way, but yeah, pretty much if you know what you're doing it for, I think that's a big help. Practice also, because just, like becoming a pilot, you cannot become a pilot without practicing to be a pilot. Similarly, yeah, you need to practice in order to be good at your craft, and also play with a lot of other musicians. Don't just practice at home, but really encounter music making with others. That said, also discover life and take in whatever hardships that come your way. For me personally, if I go through some suffering, then at least in music making, you have a way to channel that suffering and put it into your own music making. So nothing you have to take for granted. Just take it all in, discover life, and practice, and listen to the best music that you can as inspiration.